Hey everybody, Massachusetts Prepper here. Today we're going to be talking about a backpack or a bug out bag or a get home bag. Number of uses that this thing could be used for. This is the Paratus 3-day operators pack from 3V Gear. Now the Paratus is the crown jewel of the 3V Gear line. This is their biggest pack. They do have several other models that are much smaller than this, but could be used for a number of situations. I chose the Paratus because it was the largest one they had. It had all the features that I was looking for, and it seems to be very, very sturdy. Now this one belongs to my son. I have mine fully packed out, and I will be doing a review on that and showing the contents of the bag, not necessarily a review of the bag, because this is going to be the review of the bag. Now I'll just hit on a few things here real quick. The ergonomically padded shoulder straps and hip pads are designed in such a way that they really feel comfortable. The straps seem to fall right in place anytime you throw this on. I don't end up with them all twisted around and have to fight with them and everything. They seem to just go right in place. Now they're quite wide, so it gives you a nice comfortable feel when you have this pack fully loaded and on your back. There is a sternum strap on here that is fully adjustable, so you'll have no problem getting this adjusted to be nice and comfortable across your chest. As with the hip strap, this goes around your waist and keeps a lot of the weight of this bag on your hips and less weight on your back and shoulders. There is an EVA foamed backing on here. Now this foam backing is kind of a rigid but still soft foam, and it helps it to keep its shape. This way, when you have this pack on and it's 80-90 degrees outside, you're not going to be sweating near as bad as you would be if this was just all sitting flat up against your back. So I like this backing. It's very comfortable even with the pack loaded down fully. Now there is a detachable deployment pack with this bag as well. This little pack right here attaches with Molle straps and buckles and makes for very easy removal and attaching of this pack. And we're going to get into this a little bit more in just a few minutes. Now the Paratus is the perfect size because it is the maximum allowable for airlines carry-on. So if you're, you got this all packed up with some clothes or something, you're going on just a short trip or whatever, you load this down, you can carry this right on the plane. It fits right in the luggage rack, the overhead rack on the plane. It is the maximum allowable size for the airlines. It's great for travel and using as a bug out bag. Personally, my family and I, this is what we're using for our bug out bag. We all have a bag from the 3V Gear line. Some of them have the next one down, the tactical bag, which is smaller than this, and it's because my mother, really can't handle the weight of the Paratus, and my daughter, who only weighs 95 pounds soaking wet, cannot handle the weight of the Paratus. So that's where the tactical comes in handy. Different bags for different people. Now this bag is built from a heavy-duty 600D PVC nylon, so it is quite durable. Like I said, I've had mine for about 6 months, and I've had absolutely no problems with the bag. Personally, I love it, but that's just my opinion. There's double stitching throughout on this bag, and in places like where the Molle webbing is, there's triple and quadruple stitching, and in most of the major stress points, like where the straps connect, the handles connect, everything is really done well on this bag. Now the main compartment of this bag, let me just open up these compression straps here. This bag has never been used. My son has not packed it yet. He's still in the process of getting all his gear together. But the main compartment in this bag, as you can see, is quite deep. This compartment is 20 inches tall, 12 inches across, and 5.5 inches deep, so 5.5 inches deep. The total space in here is 1,320 cubic inches in this main compartment. And as you can see, there is another line compartment here. This makes this bag compatible for hydration, because right out through the top here is a spot for the hydration tube to come out. So you can put your hydration bottle in here, run your tube out through there, and you can use these D-rings to support the hose or whatever, however you want to do it. Also notice that this main compartment is lined with this material which helps make it water resistant. It's not going to be waterproof, but it is water resistant. Now all the zippers are self-healing zippers. So if a zipper does get boogered up a little bit, it can correct that, itself, as long as it's not damaged too bad. Now the top front pocket here also has double zipper pulls, and this opens up, and as you can see, we have that same water resistant lining in here. This compartment is 13 inches high, 12 inches wide, 12 inches across again, and 3 inches deep. A mesh lined pocket in here for smaller items. So you do have some separation of storing some of your smaller items. On the sides, we have these Molle pouches, and these are a pretty good size pouch. Again, we have that same water resistant lining in here, and we do have an internal pocket inside for smaller items, so you do have a little bit of separation again. Now these pouches measure 5 inches wide by 2.5 inches in depth and 8 inches tall. And again, we have the Molle webbing on the outside to give us a lot of attachment points. There's 2 of these. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, the cubic inches on this front pouch or front pocket is 468 cubic inches. These Molle pouches together gives us another 100 cubic inches. The overall size of this bag is 2,890 cubic inches. Now, as we had talked about, these straps are body contoured straps with D-rings on the front as an attachment point for any of your equipment that you may want to put on here. You can stick flashlights on here, carabiners, even a small pocket knife, whatever you needed to attach to the front. A water bottle could be attached on to one of these D-rings, so you have it right there when needed. The waist pad is fully adjustable, and it is padded, so it's going to make it quite comfortable for you. The nice big buckle is sturdy. I've had absolutely no problems with this coming loose or not holding. It has a nice secure lockup, and it is quite durable. On the sides, we do have the external side compression straps, both at the top and the bottom. And these are fully adjustable, where you can really cinch up and tighten up the load in these bags, in this bag, to get a nice tight, fit in here, so all your stuff will stay basically where you put it. Now we have a heavy duty carry or drag handle here. This handle is, quadruple sewed. This thing is not coming off. If you were in a situation where you couldn't carry this on your back up a steep incline, you could tie a rope to this handle and then drag this bag up that incline to do it in a safe manner. But this handle is sturdy. It's not going to come off here. I've carried my bag fully loaded, which weighs about 40 pounds, and had no problem with this handle. On the two main compartments in this bag, you do have double zipper pulls, and as you can see, it does come with paracord, so you don't have any zippers jingling around making a lot of noise. So if you were using this in a bug out situation, it's going to be pretty quiet. On my bag, I made paracord zipper pulls and put on here just so they were a little bit sturdier. I think with the paracord pulls that I put on the bag, I end up with a total of 8 foot of paracord in 10 zipper pulls. So that's pretty good. So I end up with that extra paracord if it's needed. The Molle and Powell attachments on this bag are throughout the bag, so you'll never have any problems with finding a place to attach something, because they're literally on all aspects of the bag, on the pouches, under, on the sides. Both sides are the same way. Okay, so there is a lot of attachment points on this. We do have a Velcro attachment for an ID or patches. Whatever. My son has 2 flag patches on his. Well, you can attach whatever you need to attach here. If you have some patches that you like, or if you have an ID that you want to put on there, that can be done. At this time, the colors that you can get this bag in is olive drab, black, and coyote tan. Now, 3V Gear has really been selling out of these bags, so the only color that you can get right now is coyote tan. On their website, they are saying that by February you will be able to get the other colors. So if you're looking for something other than coyote tan, this one here is the coyote tan. Then wait until February and go to 3vgear.com and you can order these bags if you are so inclined. This detachable deployment pouch. On some of the more expensive bug out bags that you buy, you have to purchase this separately. You also have to purchase these side packs separately. You get just the bag. With 3V Gear, you get not only those two, but you get this deployment pouch as well. Now this is constructed of the same sturdy nylon construction as the bag. It has heavy duty military nylon coil zippers. We also have these compression straps that keep everything nice and tight, and also we have the Molle webbing on here for attachment points on the sides as well. In the main compartment, the largest compartment, as you can see, we do have that same water resistant lining, and in here, I'm not sure if you can see this, let me see if I can get a little bit closer for you. We have a nylon, not sure how well this is showing up on the camera, but there is a nylon separated pouch in here. Okay, so this gives us a little bit of separation if we need to separate some of our smaller items in the bag. We have another zippered compartment here. We have that same water resistant lining, and we do have an internal pocket system in here. There's a large compartment and two smaller compartments, as you can see, and then we have the main compartment of the bag. So we have quite a bit of room in here. And then on the outside, we have, on the outside edges, we have two other smaller compartments, the same type of water resistant material, and this is just a larger compartment. There's no separation in there whatsoever, but there's two of those, one on each end of the bag. That could be used for medical supplies, you know, a small first aid kit or whatever. Now the attachment point where this attaches to the Molle webbing is quite strong. As you can see, we do have some metal buckles, some metal like D-rings back here. You can run your Molle webbing or your Molle strap through that and the Molle webbing and then attach it with the snap to get a nice firm lockup. And then if you needed to attach something else to this, to these rings, you could. So they can be used for extra hookups. All the Molle webbing on here is, you know, like I said, triple and quadruple stitched. This stuff isn't going anywhere. We also have a couple of holders here for pins. So if you need to stick a couple of pins for writing in there, you can, because there is two of these, one on each side of the bag, or anything else that was small enough to fit in those compartments or those holding areas. Now the total size of this bag is 432 cubic inches, and if you had to separate this from the backpack and just go with this only weighs 1.5 pounds empty. So you're starting off with something that's fairly light to start with, made, you know, of high quality materials and done really good. This strap here can go from this position to attaching to these 2 points right here on top and be used as a shoulder bag. Now in the event that you don't want this strap on here, you just remove the strap, fold it up, and in this back compartment right here has Velcro, and as you can see, my hand will go all the way through this. Take this buckle, stuff it in there, get this all folded up, get it stuffed in there, and then close down the Velcro. And now everything can be held right inside there and not be flopping all around on you. And I believe if you wanted to, you can unsnap this, because it is snaps and Velcro, and just fold this whole thing up and get it completely in there so it's totally out of the way. And then you don't have to worry about any of this being in your way. And then if needed, bring it back out, snap it back on, and you're good to go. This is my son, so I'm not sure how he wants it, so I'll make sure I do not, you know, mess it up on him. Now, one of the things I need to mention, in the early editions of this bag, there was an issue because they only had Velcro holding these on, and there was problems with when you loaded these pouches down, they would literally just pull off. The Velcro would come loose and they would pull off. So 3V Gear listened to their customer base, and you know, people told them the Velcro is great, but you need some way to make sure this stays on. So they added these snaps. And so now, once you take in and get everything on there, snap it down, and then the Velcro, they hold, and they have a nice, secure fit. So 3V Gear does listen to their customers and makes the changes that make this a better bag. Is there better bags out there? I'm sure. Expedition makes a bag similar to this. They make great bags, but if you're budget minded and you're wanting a good bag that's going to hold up, that is made of good quality materials, has a lot of, you know, Molle webbing, attachment points, gives you a lot of the things that you would want with your bag right from the get-go, I would definitely give 3V Gear a look, because this bag on their website right now is $65.98 before shipping and handling. By the time it's all said and done, you're going to pay $85 and some change to get this bag delivered to you at your house. So for the features, the quality of the bag and everything, I can't say enough good things about the bag, because it is a good quality bag and it does everything I need it to do. Now, I do not get paid by 3V Gear, you know, to say good things about the bag. This is just my review, my opinions of this bag and what I think about the bag. And like I said, I like the bag. I have the bag myself. My wife has the bag. A lot of people in my family have this bag. My wife and myself and my son all have the Paratus. And then my mother and my daughter have their tactical bag, which is smaller than this, holds a little bit less stuff, but is easier for them to handle and to carry. If you're needing a good bag and you are on a budget, or just don't want to spend, you know, a lot of money on a bag, and you want a bag that's going to hold up, I would definitely give a look at Paratus and 3V Gear, because they're making some quality products at a reasonable price. And then, even though this bag is made in China, it comes with a lifetime warranty. To me, that speaks volumes. Of course, a warranty that says lifetime warranty is only the life of the company. Because if the company goes belly up, then, well, you have no more lifetime warranty. But this is a well-made product at a good price. I like it myself, and that's just my opinion. You can do your research, see what you know, you come up with, and you may like something different, or you may not like this bag and you may like something else. But as always, do your research and find out what's going to work best for you. But this is my take on the Paratus from 3V Gear. This is the Massachusetts Prepper. Until next time, take care. This is a fast opening assisted technology knife from SOG. Has an integrated line cutter right here built into the handle of this knife. Now the handle